Ah, spring tunes from the jukebox. Money earnings over 26 million. Cursed mannequin did not move. Huzzah for that. Do I feel like completing Robin's resource rush? We'll see. Shane's birthday today, so we got pizza. There's Tacitus, looking around to see what their father has done decorating-wise. Haley's out taking photographs. Hey, Andy. Say go, cheese! Say something! That's not what I meant to use, but it works. Okay. We have some research to conduct here. Will you live in this pond? You will. Nice. Nice. Nice, yes. Yes. Yes, extended family, yes. Okay. Okay, you can make something work here. Alright. Like, it's too, late in the game to be, early game useful, but I'm seeing some possibilities. Interesting. Being able to put legend fish in the ponds, that is an interesting angle that does actually make me interested in fish ponds. Their normal, dynamics and mechanics of their requests and what have you are just not something I care about. Not an element of gameplay which appeals to me, much like long-term animal management. Holy goodness. Imagine if I could give these pigs truffles. Golden animal crackers, excuse me. They're the ones giving me truffles. Okay. It's Saturday. I tell you what, we'll go give Shane a pizza. He's given us pizza before. We'll give him a pizza. Fresh, not frozen. Fresh, straight from the magical statue. Shane. Merry birthmas, buddy. Have really grown attached to Marnie's chickens. Marnie? Have you been in that strange tower west of my house? One time I heard this terrible otherworldly noise coming from there. I wanted to avoid that place if I were you. That's the wizard ejaculating into the air to somehow magically impregnate some member of the town. Don't worry about it. This is not something we're going to be doing before the end of this playthrough. This is not something I've seen in any of my runs. There have been no other animal adoptions, and quite frankly, $500,000 for this? No. Pass. Marnie out here trying to get her own statue. That's right, the gold statue! Yeah, okay, we got something to do. Good. Good. Use out this space. I could place my trophy over there. Could also end up placing something else. Chicken statue. Gigantic bear statue. What are the weird dolls? That's something else I want to do too. Okay. Hey, what do you know? I actually thought of a couple things I want to do. These banners, we'll figure it out. Anyway. Looks like some maple syrup's done. Well, that'll have to wait. No, Grimith, you use that for the bee houses. That's... You're on to something with that argument. What about turning, the island into a glorious bee farm destination? Well, you've made a compelling case. Good work, straw man me. That ended up not being a straw man in this circumstance. Just gotta put these lightning rods here. It may not storm again before we're done. Yeah, it's just one day. That stuff's gonna be done tomorrow. Remaining star fruit I had left. Okay. Alright. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, so Solid Gold Lewis. That's the mayor's secret project. I think it's time to give Solid Gold Lewis back to the mayor. I've enjoyed having it as a decorative thing. Hey, Pam. Mayor? Is the mayor out and about today? Yeah, he's right there. I can't give it to him. I do intend to leave it out, though. But he can see it. Hey, Penny. Mom's been complaining ever since Jojo Mart closed down. I think it's good for her, though. Maybe she'll drink less Jojo Cola now. Sebastian? I'm going to leave it where everyone's going to notice it. Right. Right there is fine. Or right there. There we go. Just peeking right out there. Good. And we should get ourselves an angry letter from him. Should. How to put it where no villagers get to pass through today. Looks like he's visiting a Clint today, on Saturday. Out here to visit the kids. Dad seems weird since he came back. Wonder what happened to him. Doesn't play with me anymore. It's been over a year since he came back. Already spoke with Jazz. Sebastian coming to hang out with Sam. Should be doing something productive right now. Just lose focus too fast. Maybe I should drink more coffee? You want to get started on that? Just kidding. Get your own triple shot espressos. 1 sec. I gotta beat this level. Alright, whatever, man. Whatever. Something else I wanted to do that I just remembered. Now I have a couple of different ideas bouncing around in my head. Let's sell the treasure. Green algae, seaweed. I'll just buy the stone. I'll get a rebate on it because I will complete the resource rush. Hey. Yeah, that's enough. 2,500 G. A partial rebate. Anything I want to buy? I have not used the telephone stuff at all. I just don't much care. It exists. It's nifty, I suppose, a little bit. If you've turned your children into birds, you might get a creepy phone call. I've never used that functionality. That's just something I've seen at work. There, a little bit of spumble for you. Perhaps something to explore in your own time. I never ended up doing, like, pathing over here with this, or moving the stable like I wanted to. Let's do that now. There we go. Can move the house so that it's not tucked in, so like there. Talked about that. Can make a solar farm. I like the clock there. The greenhouse there. I considered pathing all of this over. Like how I pathed this section. Looks pretty good, the stuff path. I do like it. And we can hide that mustard ground. I'm willing to do that. Where do I want to keep these fish ponds? Maybe if I move this stuff, that will look better for me. Obviously, this is not something... I don't want these to sit here forever and ever. Maybe not the furnaces either. My crafting area could be moved, say, up here, and I could have, like, the fish ponds down here in general. This is so much... Like, obviously, you could have way more fish ponds in this, but this is not something I have cared about as a gameplay element, so this is interesting for me. The legendary fish and being able to add the extended family into, it really does change this idea, especially being able to give them animal crackers on top of this. They would actually produce roe for me without me having to, like, move and shuffle the fish ponds around every day to go to the spaces where they would generate roe. Lots and lots of sweet roe. Alright. I'm warping out of here now. Goodbye. Okay. Move these back into here. The stone could go live in there. Did I get the jade? I think I got the jade. It's 12:30. It's like I'm back to the old days of me, like, bouncing around at a bunch of different places. I did not get the jade from here. So I have different ideas now in my head of things. I'm like, oh yeah, I could do that. 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 We got a little bit of time. I will go through and do another flower dance. Who knows? Maybe I'll dance with Emily this year. Wink. I'll just add this into here. Here, more ore for you. More coal for you. A little bit. Sorta. Yep, fine. That's fine. You don't use that much coal anyway. Oodles of it. Oodles of resource. 127 diamonds. That's good stuff. You know what? I will go buy more fairy roses. Just to make the greenhouse look pretty full. If I get any more ancient seeds, I could just tear them up. Need garlic for a project I'm working on. Seeds for sale. You got it, man. Support your local businesses. 300 G a pop. What the hell, man? We're out here running a racket. It's like just buy 200 fairy rose seeds and his eyes light up. Finally! Business. Let's go do the next thing that I want to handle. Do. Hope you're doing well, Island Bazaar Trader. Professor Snail, I can't even begin to care how you're doing. I just can't. I don't have the care in my body. Hello. See, I'm perfect now. So this is something that I get to have. And, you know, maybe I'll wear a concerned ape's face for the rest of this run. Or maybe, have it be on my save at the end. Alternatively, I could have the horse wear it. And then I can ride concerned ape. Compelling argument. Give it to one of the kids. Kids, either one of you. Come over here. You. I think I am going to leave their hats on like this. Tassless being inspired by my adventuring. I really do like Gil's hat. That's a great hat. And Alira embracing her regal nature. Princess Alira, Queen Alira, Empress Alira, Infinity Alira. Inspired by her mom. Just going to do some dusting over here. That should help you out, right? It's hot out here. Yep. Yep, it's totally hot out here, yep. Not as hot as it is now. Okay. So, I could plant the fairy rose seeds. But before I do, as I got time in the day, as I continue to keep these desert flags on me, let's put aside this topaz. I can go with the rest of our items. Let's come back in here and start fishing. We'll process these crops into seeds that we'll sell as we start up Joja, a new Joja branch right here on Prosperity Farm. I just renamed the farm at the end of the playthrough. What the? Think about it. Think about it. Every carrot is worth 38. Every cauliflower is worth 192. So each cauliflower is worth 192. Each cauliflower seed is worth 40. It's not quite like blueberries. the math doesn't quite check out the same way. I discussed that. Blueberry, like, processing math, seeds, and what have you. This allows you to generate your own seeds, you know, between 1 and 3 seeds for each crop you put in, so that you don't have to spend money on planting more crops. Also helps if that seed is not in season and you can't obtain that seed. Finally, all these excess crops I gathered, we're putting them into something besides my bank account, or besides kegs to turn into juice. It took me a bit to recognize the juice symbol had changed. I was like, what is juice? That doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before. Like, oh no, yeah, that's vegetable juice. It never used to look like that before. And the wine now changing colors too. Neat stuff. I had a number of folks ask me privately, like, is Change X brought on by the modifications you are using? Like, no, that's in the base game now. That's how it plays now. Each potato is worth 88G. I can sell each potato seed packet for 75G. That means at most I'm getting 25G, so at most I'm getting 75G, which is worth less than the potato. Of course, for me to buy these seed packets, it costs me more. Note that it is telling me, when I mouse over the seed packet, like the selling price of the base crop there. That is courtesy of, well, how awesome we are. It's dark in here. I'm fine with this being dark in here. I don't feel like a need to decorate this room. Oh, we have more. Hey, ancient fruit! fruit seed. All right. We got one. I might be better off, like, spending time on prehistoric floors in the Skull Cavern and dicking around in those. If I'm not gonna pull out, like, Blade's map predictor to see shuffling, like, RNG things for where to place seed makers to haul in a bunch of ancient seeds. Well, we got one. We got 20 mixed seeds. So if I remember the math off the top of my head, and assuming the math hasn't changed, there's well over a 90% chance to pull a, like say if I put wheat in these, like pull wheat seeds out. There's maybe less than a 5% chance of pulling mixed seeds. And I want to say a less than 2% chance. You'll figure out the math of pulling out ancient seeds. We pulled out another 2 from here, though, in quick succession. That's been nice. Due to how things shuffled along for us, and that's good. It's been a long time since we planted any ancient seeds. Was this a worthwhile expenditure of my time? Yes, because I felt like doing it. Something I've wanted to do? Damn it, I did it. All the while hearing my shoes jingle. Okay. I don't think this is quite enough time for me to handle planting the fairy rose seeds. Yep. Oh, hey, the horse was right there. And my greenhouse is further away. Okay, do I feel like keeping any of these seed packets? Are you kidding me? Except for the ancient seed packets and obviously the fairy rose ones I bought. No, Grimith, the summer squash, the carrots, how will you get more of those? No. 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 I was looking at the prices there for those. There are, you know, some seed packets for which you can generate profit. These corn ones, for example. Not doing too bad. But there's some that very definitively do not generate a profit. Alright. We got 35 mixed seeds, 3 ancient ones. Put the mixed seeds in here. Looks like some of our caviar is done. Good for it. And very, very basically, plant those. So tomorrow is going to be a harvest day. For the fairy roses that, you know, were already planted in here, and also my remaining starfruit on the island. Who knows? Maybe I'll process that starfruit into more starfruit seeds. There's something about that that would really hurt if you pulled out mixed seeds from that. I'm tickled by that idea. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's get going to bed. Another late night / morning for us. What do we sell? Stuff. A treasure chest and a bunch of seeds. Hey, we had to recoup the cost of buying those fairy rose seed packets, which what? They were each 300 a pop, and I bought 200 of them. Yeah, that didn't quite cover it. Not quite.